Most effective ways to manage the consequences of stress. Tips and tricks. If you have ever dealt with the consequences of stress, you understand how damaging it can be to your life. It's an individual choice with taking action, and it's interesting that so many people avoid it. Fortunately, a large amount of information on this topic is available. It's difficult to understand the mindset of people who will not even take preventative measures to keep the stress from their lives. It usually takes something very negative to motivate people to do something about their problems. Dealing with the effects of stress will be the topic of this video, in which we will discuss 3 separate options. All of us have hormones in our bodies, and chronic stress can influence them in many ways. Emergency situations, stressful moments at work, or anything that is emotionally stressful, will be interpreted by the body in the same exact way. The human body is reactive to outside stimuli, and will put cortisol and adrenaline into your bloodstream. Since your body will now have quite a bit of cortisol running through it, your blood sugar will increase, and your pituitary gland and adrenal glands will be overloaded. This is a natural response to the stress you are feeling or experiencing. You can have adrenal burnout if you overwork this gland every single day. People that have a lot of stress in their lives can suffer quite a bit in their personal life, leading to consequences that will be, at best, regrettable. Over the years, once in a while there's a news story about someone who cannot take the stress of life. Suicide is often part of the story, or perhaps the person that was upset kills their family because of their stress. All of these problems, regardless of where they originate from, are the result of people being unable to deal with stress in their lives. Adults that have too much stress in their lives can go off the deep end and do these despicable things. Negative situations will arise, and that person may detonate emotionally, causing the aforementioned situations. Most of the time the major cause of this is constant high financial stress. When you look at the negative outcomes of stress, this is actually how you can quantify it. But there is a flip side to stress with certain people, and it's important to remember that this is a minority of people. These individuals can actually have something positive occur as a result of the negative emotions and feelings they experience. Many individuals that set goals could not achieve them if they were not stressed. It acts like a catalyst, making them more empowered than ever before. You may have experienced the feeling of getting angry and finally deciding to take action. When things seem normal, and life seems to be okay, stress can still work its way into your body in many ways. The symptoms of stress, just like the symptoms of high blood pressure, may not manifest immediately, yet this does not mean that your body is not being affected. You really need to do something about your stress, even if your body is not having bad reactions. Once you do though, then feeling better will provide a nice contrast to how you may feel right this moment. People that are naturally competitive tend to have this happen to them.